Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, we're back on Satisfactory once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough. But first, you know what time it is. We've got to talk about Boosteroid, the cloud gaming service that we're going to be using to play this game today. Yes. Before we even do that, if you'd like to get a subscription to Boosteroid so you can play your games on pretty much any device, there's a link down in the description below that will help you do that. And if you decide to use that link, I do thank you because you do help out the channel. Alright, let's get on into it. Let's go. Boosteroid is a cloud gaming service that allows you to play your PC games on pretty much any device. This includes mobile devices such as cell phones and tablets, all the way up to some smart televisions, and including desktops and laptops. It doesn't matter. Any of the devices that they support, you can use Boosteroid to play those PC games, and you don't have to worry about your hardware and having, amazing hardware for gaming and stuff like that. You just let Boosteroid worry about that instead, connecting to one of their very good gaming PCs and stuff like that. And this can be either done through one of the various applications that they provide for your current device that you're trying to use, or you can go through the browser with some devices, such as desktops and laptops. It's very easy to do. You just go and sign up or sign in to Boosteroid onto your account, and you find the game you want to play, and you just click play. It is easy and as simple as that. Now, internet connection is very, very important when it comes to Boosteroid, or to any gaming service out there. You need a very good internet connection in order to use this type of service, because you're not only receiving information, the stream of the game that you're playing, you're also sending information out. This is your input. So when you're inputting whatever device you're using, you're inputting those controls into the game. Those are being sent to a gaming PC, and then the results of those inputs are then being streamed back to you of the game and the results of your inputs within a matter of milliseconds. So internet connection is very, very important when it comes to speed. They recommend 25 megabits of download speed, and less than 20 milliseconds of latency. So latency is not as important unless you're playing competitive multiplayer. So if you're doing anything that happens to be competitive multiplayer, such as games, such as the games you see here, some of them like World of Tanks and whatnot, where, pretty much every second counts. You want that millisecond to be as low as possible, but if you're playing single player or co-op games, online co-op or whatnot, that's not really as important, of course. I usually run about 80 milliseconds is what mine, or about 60 to 80 milliseconds, depending on the day, of course. But yeah, it's not as important because, you're not going to have, you won't really notice it even then, like 50, 60 milliseconds, you're not going to notice any input lag or anything like that. It's when you get up into the 80s and 90s and even hundreds is where you might start to notice a little bit of, mishap going on. But it is one of them things. So yeah, like I said, internet connection is very, very important, but if you just don't have the milliseconds to play or to be under the 20 millisecond mark, that's okay, just as long as you have over the 25 gigabytes of download speed. But the higher the better, of course, and the more smooth your experience is going to be while using the Boosteroid platform. Boosteroid also supports many, many games. As you can see here, you can sit here and scroll forever. Now I'm using Opera GX in order to run my Boosteroid. Just using a browser is just so much easier for me. I do have a gaming PC, but it is nice to not have to use the hardware, considering my hardware is very old and very out of date. So it's nice to be able to do that. Yeah, you've got tons of games available and whatnot. As you're scrolling through these games, like I said, no installation is required onto your device, so you don't have to worry about storage space either. Like I said, the only thing you got to worry about is internet connection. But as you're scrolling through these games, you're going to notice a few different things. So there's a few different things, like you're going to notice there's like the Steam icon and the Epic Games icon. That basically just means that this is the Steam version of this game, this is the Epic version of this game, and whatnot. So that's just on those stores, Steam and Epic being the big ones. And if you notice any other icons, those are mostly on the free games and stuff like that. You'll just notice the icon for the developer usually, if it doesn't have a platform like Steam or Epic. And you might even start noticing these newer ones, which is the Xbox logo and stuff like that. They did a deal with Microsoft, and they're adding games from the Xbox stuff. So really awesome, really cool stuff going on. You're going to notice a few different other things too, like I mentioned, the free. Underneath the free one, and then you got the license required here. So with any of these games, if it says free, if it doesn't matter if it says free or if it says license required, you do got to have a subscription to Boosteroid in order to play those games. And you're probably wondering why, and this is just because you're still using their servers and their computer, their hardware, in order to play that game, no matter if it's free or not. So that is why. Because you're still having to access that computer in order to play that, because these are all PC games for the most part. So, but the license required, basically all that means is that you need to own the game in order to play it. So I like to use SnowRunner as an example. So if you're searching for a very specific game, you can scroll through the list, or you can search up here. I like to use SnowRunner, like I said, as an example for most of this, because it's got two different versions. They've got the Steam version of SnowRunner, and they've got the Epic version of SnowRunner. When you click that play on whichever version, it's going to take you to the Steam or the Epic, depending on which one you clicked or which one you tapped, or however you're doing it. When you're at least when you're in the browser and stuff like that. So click play, and it's going to take you to the login, and you're going to log into your account either through Steam or Epic, and then it's going to launch the game. So if you don't own the game, it's not going to launch, of course. But yeah, that's pretty much that. If you have this, you see this little plus icon here, that just adds it to your library, which you can go over to the My Games section. And once that pops up there, you will see that all the games that you've clicked that little plus icon are all going to pop up here. Like I said, you can search for it or look through their library and stuff like that. But one of the things that they did add recently, this was a little while ago, it was still recent enough. If you link your Steam account to Boosteroid, you can it'll automatically look through your library of games, pull all the games that Boosteroid supports, and puts it all into your games library. So that is a pretty cool neat little feature there as well. Alright, then there's also a few things to mention just real quick here. On some of these games, you're going to notice, like when you click on when you're looking at a very specific game, you see this here. You're going to notice that it says cloud saves. That's one of the things there. So just like if you were on your computer playing that game, when you exit the game is going to then save to the cloud either through Steam or Epic's cloud service, and it'll be saved to their servers, that save. So this is very, very important, because Boosteroid, that's how it gets your save for those games, is it pulls it from that. It has they have access to the cloud servers on Steam and Epic, so they pull your save and then that loads it up onto the computer that you're playing, and then you can continue to play your game, whether you're no matter what. So that's pretty much how that works. But you might come across this. This is one of the things, is games like Dyson Sphere Program. You're going to notice this is in yellow. So this says local saves, and basically your progress is saved with the Boosteroid servers, because before it can't pull a game. It can't pull a game save that isn't saved to the cloud, and the developers of Dyson Sphere Program did not include that in their game to have the cloud saves. So you basically, if you go to play this on Boosteroid, you're going to have to start a new game. But if you do start that brand new game and you save, it's going to save to Boosteroid servers instead, and then you can then it'll pull that save from there. So, which is a really cool little thing. They didn't have to add that, and they did. So, really nice for these specific types of games. It's very few and far in between. You may not ever run into this ever at all, or very rare, but that's pretty much how that is. So that's basically the explanation of that. So one other thing too is the reason that Boosteroid um, has to pull from those cloud saves is because Boosteroid does not have access to your personal computer and your files. So um, that basically means that they can only pull from the internet, from the cloud, of that stuff that gets uploaded. So this also means that mods and third-party software not supported. Games like Satisfactory has a Satisfactory mod manager that's a third-party software in order to run mods, and they don't allow that. So they just want you to play the game as intended. However, there are a few exceptions to the rule. One of them is Steam Workshop. I don't know how Epic does it, how the Epic Store does it, but Steam, you've got the Steam Workshop, and a lot of the time you'll go to play a game on a PC that you don't normally play on. The Steam's going to recognize that the mods that you had downloaded for that game, for that save, are not there, and then you can go and retrieve those, or it'll automatically do it for you in those cases. So that's a whole nother thing. The other thing that is kind of exception to the rule is games like SnowRunner here. SnowRunner has a built-in mod manager, and you're connected to the internet, so you just get your mods for your save that way. Um, so, but that's kind of the only exceptions to that rule. Most games require you to either manually install mods or go through a mod manager, like I mentioned, and that stuff is not supported. So you don't have access to the computer you're playing on, only the access of the game itself. So the game and the store that you're accessing, of course. All right, so that's pretty much explains that. There is one more thing I would like to mention as well before we move on, is they do have a network speed tester here. Basically, what it does is it just tests your network versus your closest server that you can connect to, that Boosteroid owns, and this will just test your network connection versus their server, and it'll basically give you an idea, kind of like a buyer's information type deal, before you go and get a subscription to see if your internet connection is going to be able to do it. And Boosteroid will give you they'll give you a few tips and stuff to improve your connection if it's kind of poor or whatnot, or give you the green light, that kind of thing. So really cool that. If you're ever having any kind of issues with Boosteroid, you got questions of any sort, or you want to report bugs or kind of anything like that, there's a few different things you can do that. You can also recommend games as well during certain ones, but you can click this little question mark here, which is going to basically pull up a new tab if you're on a browser or whatever, and however the different applications and stuff do it. But basically, this is the Help Center, so you can type in a question up here, and that will then link you to a few different articles, or you could just click through and try to find what you're looking for as well. And they just general tips and all kinds of other cool stuff. So just a general help. Now, if you do have a subscription to Boosteroid, you can use this little pop-out tab here. I don't know if might be just on the PC, but yeah, you can click this little pop-out tab here. You follow the on-screen instructions of this little side window that pulls out, and basically they verify your account that you have a subscription, and then you can then use that as a means of getting help, because it's a live chat service agent. So you can get help through there, or you can request games through there, all kinds of stuff. They have a few different things, like calling into a call center, just much easier and much faster. So, and you're connected to a live person pretty darn quickly, except for you're not talking to them, you're typing to them. But yeah, and it's a pretty awesome option. They can also see live data. They have access to the PC you're connected to if you're having issues with a certain game or whatever, and they can help you with that too. So that's one of the other ways to get help. And then as well. So, and if you are not aware, they do have a Discord channel where you'll find my videos and others as well of the partnership program, uploading videos, informational videos, gameplay videos like I do, all kinds of stuff. There's plenty of people on there that are posting videos about Boosteroid, showing off Boosteroid, stuff like that, just like the video you're watching now. And whatnot. And you can see how Boosteroid performs on different games and whatnot, and compared to other services out there and all kinds of cool stuff. So you can definitely all find that over on the YouTube channel, there on the Discord or the YouTube. Yeah, it's the YouTube text channel. So there you go. Okay then, so moving on over to pricing. This is pretty much the pricing section of Boosteroid, and the last little section a bit of this ad, of course, and whatnot. So basically, if you don't know what this little symbol is, this is a euro symbol. They deal in euros because their main headquarters for Boosteroid is based out of Ukraine, so they use euros over there. This is 989 euros per month, and then you can click the 12-month option, and then you've also got the 89.89, which is a yearly payment. So both of these are one-time payments. You pay a month or you pay a year. There is no difference between these two options, as you can see here. You get the basic VM, which is a virtual machine. You get up to 1080p for the streaming quality, depending on your internet connection as well. If you have a poor internet connection, you may not get that 1080p, but yeah, if you have a decent enough internet connection, you're going to get that. And then up to the 60 FPS for that stream. So if you are just starting out and you're not really sure to what to expect, I would recommend the 1 month option. Just to kind of test it out, just in case things don't work out, that kind of stuff. It's not the, huge thing, but I would definitely recommend the 1 month. But if you're comfortable with it and whatnot, and then maybe I move on to the 12 months. So for rough translation, this is roughly $10.80 US. And this one for rough translation is just under $100. So, and that's pretty much that. And like I said, that's what these are just your options here. The other option they don't list, which I wish they would, is that Boosteroid has an edge over their competition. They offer limitless game session time, so you can play your games for 5 minutes or 5 hours. They don't care. Just as long as you are playing the game, they'll let you play for as long as you want, which is good for us content creators. So this option over here, I'm not addressing it because it's not available, but yeah, can't wait for that. You get the high-end virtual machine plus the ray tracing, and then you get up to 4K, and then basically unlimited FPS. So really cool there, but this one's pretty good too. And for most phones, this one will do you more than good, because most phones, got the tiny screen, and if you're doing 1080p, that looks like a freaking 4K television in your hand. That's my opinion. But if you do have a discount code or discount coupon code, or you have a subscription, you can enter those down here. Now the way the discounts work, if you do have that discount code, you enter it down here and click the apply, and then that'll apply that to the option, the appropriate option with the appropriate discount, and then you go and purchase it. So that's pretty much how that works as well. Alright then, and I'm pretty sure people ask, what do you get paid to promote Boosteroid and stuff like that, and the quick answer is I don't get paid. So for Boosteroid, I do not get paid for that. The thing I get out of it by promoting Boosteroid on my channel is Boosteroid promotes my channel on their Discord. So I'm very thankful for that, and in exchange, I promote their service. So that's pretty much the long and short of the whole partnership. So pretty cool, and you're not seeing any of the other ones or any other companies coming to me on my small channel. So very awesome, and thank you to Boosteroid for allowing me to be part of the partnership program. All right, let's get back to the game. Alrighty then. Well, wasn't that fun? Yes, I know I need to change it. I have decided as well, I decided this last time too, that the ad for the Boosteroid is going to be changed and updated when 1.0 for this game comes out. 1.0, the 1.0 release coming on September 10th. Yes. That's because we're going to be starting a brand new series for Satisfactory once 1.0 comes out on the main as our main kind of content on the YouTubes on our YouTube channel and whatnot, and that game is going to spill over into the Boosteroid content. So we'll be playing Satisfactory and Boosteroid still, just not this save, of course. this save was kind of just a filler in between there and when the 1.0 release came out. So that's what I'm going to redo. I'm going to completely redo that the ad for Boosteroid, make it quite a bit shorter. I've been meaning to do it. It's just, yeah, I've been waiting on something, and then it's just like I don't know if that's ever going to happen in any recently. So anything that's going to be recent. So yeah, we're going to instead wait until that comes out, which 1.0 is going to be coming out very shortly for this game. September 10th, less than a week and a half away. Counting down the days until that update comes out, because I am very, very excited for it. Can't wait. It's going to be awesome, especially with their most recent video. They revealed a lot with the most recent video that they released. I'm not going to spoil it, of course, just like all the others. I'm not going to spoil it, but definitely worth watching if you are interested in Satisfactory. And if you are interested in purchasing Satisfactory but have not yet, I would not wait until the 1.0 release. I would purchase it now before the 1.0 release comes out, because the price is going to change for the game when 1.0 releases, and more likely it's going to go up. The devs have said this, that the price is probably going to go up slightly with the new release of the 1.0. So definitely purchase it now while you can. But yeah, that most recent video revealed a whole heck of a lot, and I'm even more excited. Like, I am way more excited for it than I was a little bit ago. So definitely worth a watch if you're interested in keeping up with it. They've released a couple of them, updates for the 1.0, giving away stuff for the 1.0, which is nice. They haven't given away everything, which I'm guessing that's going to be related to the story, and they're not going to talk about that when it comes to the items that are related to the story portion of the game. But yeah, it's going to be awesome, and I cannot wait. So for now, we're just going to get into this. So if you weren't here last time, me talking a lot here, but yeah, if you weren't here last time gushing about 1.0, yes, if you weren't here last time we had built this factory, which is the wires and cable factory, basically to build that for our computers and for other stuff. Now, we're not going to get to the end of this game before 1.0 comes out. It's just, I mean, it is possible. I could probably do it, but I'd have to fast track a lot of things. I mean, why not, right? We could try. But we need a whole heck of a lot. We need, we also need to unlock a lot of stuff like bauxite refinement and stuff like that. And we also need to get the trains going. So much stuff. So that's going to be the plan for today, is to get the trains going. At least get them started for now. So let's go over here. Sorry, I don't know why I was heading over to I was getting ready to head over to base camp over there, and yeah, that wouldn't have done me any good. What is it? Oh, this one's doing this one's doing that stuff. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be upgraded and whatnot. So we need computers. That is not computers. Those are modular engines, adaptive control units. We don't need any of that. We need computers and heavy modular frames for trains. Probably circuit boards too, but I think we got enough circuit boards for now to at least get started. Because we're gonna start building a train network. Okay, so we'll grab a couple stacks of computers. We don't need that many. 2 stacks of computers will do. However, we're gonna need more than that for this. So 2, 3. Yeah, 3, 4, maybe 4. Okay. That'll do. And then what else do we need? 4 trains. Concrete, and yeah, lots and lots of concrete. Gonna need just tons of it. Yeah, tons of concrete. Oh yes, pipe and steel beams too. We need tons of that as well. But yeah, tons and tons and tons of concrete. I mean, we're talking enough concrete to build a skyscraper. That's how much concrete we need. It's pretty insane. Because we're going to need to do a lot. And we're also going to, since we're going to be doing trains, we're going to stop. Transporting stuff via vehicles because trains are just that much more efficient. So, okay, that should be enough concrete for now. All right, now we need to go over to the steel factory. Let's go ahead and hop on one of these towers here. Ah, I didn't have enough fuel. Didn't have enough fuel to get up there. We got it this time, though. Go, 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 go. No. Yeah, we got it just as we ran out. Oh, man. We haven't been over at the steel factory in a long time. Either. Yeah, we need to up production, which is why trains are going to be delivering coal from now on, too. But I want to start with the plastic and rubber factories first. I think those would be more efficient to do because we really don't need the coal right this moment. So, but we do need the plastic and rubber constantly right this moment. So over at the steel factory, we're going to need. We'll grab 3 stacks of pipes. Because I believe, actually, we need like 4 stacks of pipes. Because what is it? The trains are, yeah, pipes. Okay. It's like is it pipes and beams or is it just pipes? It's pipes. Okay, and then 3 stacks of pipes, 3 stacks of beams. Probably should go get a full stack of motors as well. Look at this crazy line here. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. Hold on, let's get that going. I completely forgot to do this. I always like to up the bit rate just a wee bit. Yeah, to about 30. Any more than that, my internet can't handle it. So. It's like I could do about 30, and that's about as far as it goes. It's like, oh yeah, you can up it as high as you want, but there's no guarantee your internet's going to be able to do that, and it may turn your game's quality down to crap just because of it. I went a little too far. Yeah, it's fine. And we got this big old line of massive factories. Here's where the motors are down here. So I can grab a full stack of motors because we're gonna need it. The other thing, cable. Need lots of cable for the stations. So go over and grab a bunch of cable. Stack. Yeah, that'll do. And alrighty, now get back on the we're gonna get back on the line here, and we're going to we're gonna go down to the other factory. I think we'll start there and we'll make our way back this way. Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? Yes. Okay. A little laggy there, trying to get on the line. Alright, let's go back to the other. We need to go back to the plastic and rubber factory so we'll start there and put a station down and work our way. Because we're gonna make a main train line, and that main train line is then going to split off to do stations basically. So the stations aren't going to be part of the main train line, like directly. This so that other trains passing by don't have to wait for trains to go through the station. You'll see. You'll see. I have a very specific way of setting things up. Hello there, truck. You're about to lose your job here very soon. You are so inefficient. I'm actually kind of excited to get this. I love trains in this game, man. Trains in any factory game, really. Pretty much. I'm wondering how Foundry's going to do it still. They haven't revealed any information how they're going to do trains, but they said they're going to try. And I'm like, well, good luck to you. Because I know how crazy that can be, man. Alrighty. We might as well grab a stack of fuel while we're here, too. In a minute, though. Okay, so, things are going to have to change around here just ever so slightly with the sinks and stuff like that. Yes, it's going to be very interesting how we do this. We'll see, we'll see. Now, plastic going in one, rubber going in the other. Is everything running over here okay? We haven't been over here in a while. No, plastic's not doing good. At all. I mean, it's working, but man, it's not working at the same time, you know? Aren't these factories all going? Are they out of, like this one, is it full of fuel? Okay, this one's full of fuel. So what we need to do then is we need to turn that valve up a little bit. So basically, I mean, are they over? Whoops! Are they? Jeez, lag today. Heck, are we overfilling the pipe? 1? No, should be 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're not. How is this one not emptying? It's got no flow to it, or like it's full of fuel, but this one's constantly going. Man. I don't understand that. These should not be flowing. They shouldn't be overflowing like this, because we're only putting 500 in a 600-minute pipe. We're only putting 500 in out of the 600, and I know the pipes aren't exactly 600. The devs have said this, but yeah, this system's just not working. What the heck? Does it need a pump on it in order to push it out somehow? I mean, we can throw a pump on it and give it a shot. Yeah, like right there. Yeah, let's throw a pump. It's either that or it's a bugged. Yeah, because this one's constantly full. It's never going to empty for some reason. I wonder if it's a bugged valve or something weird is just going on. Yeah, let's throw a pump on this and see what happens. That may be just the kick in the pants. It's yeah, because I every time I come over here, this one's never running. So more than likely it's not running, or if it is, it's running very little. Oh. And over here. Yeah, it's not. See, it's not going anywhere. Oh wait! We got a little bit out of it. We're starting to pump through, but I wonder if it's pushing back against this pipe here. Like, can we fit the, instead of putting the valves there, can we fit the valves here? No, I didn't give enough room for that. Yeah, I think what's happening is it's just this one's pushing both ways at the same time. I don't know. It's just it's a mess. What we could do is we could throw. I don't know if a pump right there is gonna even work. It's like we could throw a pump here. Oh wait a minute. You see that? What's that going? Do we need a pump here? No. Can't even fit the pump. Interesting. So what it's showing is right after the valves. See that little bubble there? That's basically telling me that that's where the pump needs to be in order to make this system work. So yeah, I'm wondering if the valves are causing an issue. I mean, I've had the valves bug out on me before. So let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of these valves then. And let's see if it flows better. It might just be the valves bugging out. As long as that, yeah, we need to check each one of these pipes, make sure they go back to what they were before the valve was there. Like I said, I've had the valves bug out on me before. It's not great to run it like this because the valves kind of. Uh-oh. Yeah, because it kind of deadheads a little bit. Actually, that kind of made the stuff fill up faster. Let's destroy this. I just didn't have enough space to take it all. There we go. Okay. It's got a full inventory. I don't know if that'll run better or not. We'll see. We'll let that run for a little bit like that, without any valves, any restrictions. If we try to put the pump on it now. Yeah, see how there's not any bubbles now? Yeah, I think those valves are causing issues. And sometimes they work flawlessly, and then there's other times they just bug the freaking bug out on me. And yeah, I don't know why. It just does sometimes. But it's working. Are we full of packaged fuel? Is that why? Okay. Anyway. Ah. Oh my gosh, look. This is Lumen for you. So this is why I love Lumen. I cannot believe that. Look how dark it is in here. I can't see a thing. And let me show you, options, video, is it video? Yeah, it's video. Yeah, everything's on ultra. If I turn global illumination off, see, this is global illumination with it off. You can see in here with no light source, just how it is. But yeah, with global illumination on, this is why I love global illumination. I'm gonna be running with it in my series as well. Or it's actually called Lumen, but same thing. It's Lumen. It was developed by the Unreal Engine 5. Using global lumen. I don't know if it's developed by them, but I know that's what the engine uses. It uses global lumen, or uses lumen, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. Very nice, though. Very nice. Okay. Yeah. I don't know actually. Now it's not running at all. No, it's working. Yeah, why is that pipe like... That pipe is just having so much trouble somehow. Are these are all Mark 3s, or yeah, Mark 2s, sorry. And these are all Mark 2s. So I'm pretty sure I built this all with Mark 2. I didn't ever upgrade it, did I? Just checking out. I can see the little graphic in there. That's Mark II indicator. Or it's a Mark II no indicator. I want to drain the buffer, but at the same time I don't, because that'll really screw some stuff up. Okay, we need to let this loose a little bit more Let's go. Yeah, let's go 450. Can I lock it down at 450, please? Oh, it's gonna be difficult. Hold on. What if I? I'll lock it down at 450. It's fine. It's close enough. Not too worried about it. Wow, it's very purple over here. Blue. It's very blue and purple. What the heck is going on? Why's my screen like that? I need the color to kind of recorrect itself. Not because I turned Lumen off and turned it back on again. Everything's kind of interesting. But yeah, even with these little lights and stuff, everything's got like light. Anything that has a light source, pretty freaking cool. Anyway, so let's stop messing around here. I am going to disconnect this and this and this, and we're going to. I think I'm going to sink this rubber. I think is what's going to happen here. No, that's the yeah, we're going to sink this rubber. Or plastic, I mean. And that'll go into that section. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and empty this truck station, because I don't have the inventory space. 2 bits of concrete. I guess I could throw it into the sink, you know. That's right. But yeah, we'll sink the plastic and then remove the truck station, then sink the rubber, and then remove the truck station. I mean, I guess we could do both at once, can't we? Yeah, if we remove the line coming in and just loop it back around. This is only temporary, okay? What did that just try to hook to? I was trying to hook to, like, everything else. Let's see, how far will it let me go with this? Can I? Nah, too far. Ah! Let me turn on my damn flashlight. There. I'll make things a little easier to see. Man. Just having all the troubles today, aren't I? Oh wait, that won't go anywhere, will it? This is a smart splitter. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to put a merger on this. That'll help. Hello? What's with the lag spikes tonight? Jeez. Shouldn't be having this much trouble, but it is. It is having trouble. Very rare occurrence. There we go. Okay, and we'll sink the rubber coming out of that. And I'm going to temporarily disconnect this. So everything's going to temporarily fill up with plastic and rubber. Okay. All right, we'll let those drain out, and then we'll move on to removing the truck stations. Alrighty, well, that didn't take forever at all. It actually took me quite a long time. I had to wait for everything to drain. I put a bigger box on this because I had to drain the trucks and stuff. As they came by, I hopped in the trucks, I disabled autopilot, deleted the little path that they were going to follow, and then dismantled the trucks, which they were mostly full of materials, so because they weren't dropping off very much. But yeah, that takes care of that for now. Okay. So one of the things we're going to have to do. Sorry, there's some stuff I have to consider at the moment. Because we're going to have a very long train station. I'm trying to think, should we do... I'm trying to think if a 10-car train station might be a little overboard, but a long train like that would be pretty cool as well. Well, let's go transport. Train station. So these train stations are very massive. They're 2x5, I believe. That's 2 foundations by 5 foundations. So we're going to put the head of the train station right on the edge of this. Because we can't... Let's see. Can we go over further? No. Okay. So right here is where we want it then. I might move it back one. So we have room. So like there, maybe? I think that'll work. Ish. Yeah, then there'll be enough room I can expand out this foundation piece here. Okay. So that's the head of the train station right there. Now the cool thing is, trains do not need to... trains can be connected via power in one place, and as long as one train station is connected to a power source, the whole entire train network, if it's all connected to itself or to each other, if you got like a few train networks and they're connected via a rail line, the rail line carries power. So that's always been really cool. Hey, get out of here! This is not a playground. Get out of here. Frickin' thing. Okay. But there's our train station, so we're going to call this one... I'm trying to think now because it's like we're going to get rubber and plastic here, right? Should we have one train each, or should we have 2 trains? Because having a single train doing rubber and plastic would be okay. I guess if we need plastic or rubber somewhere else, then yeah, the train line would be okay. We could do a... No, we have to do separate trains. Yeah, we have to do separate trains here. Just because of that. Okay, so what's the closest one? So the closest one is... Looks like rubber would be the closest here. So we'll call this the rubber station. The only problem is typing in the damn menu. Boosteroid hates typing. There we go. So rubber station. Okay. There we go, rubber station. So now we do gotta connect this to power. I'll just connect it directly to there. That'll work. There we go. Now we have power. So yeah, we could get rid of all these big towers that go from the power station over to here if we connect it on the other end. But we won't do that yet. We'll do that some other time. Okay, so there's two different types of platforms if you haven't seen this. There's the freight platform and then there's the fluid freight platform. The freight platform is for solid goods, basically anything in the game that's a solid that doesn't require packaging. Oh, sorry, anything that's a solid, yeah, that doesn't require packaging to become a solid. Um, but you can also do packaged liquids as well in the regular freight platform. And then there's the fluid freight platform. So the fluid freight platform is any of the liquids and gases that this game provides. You know, like water, fuel, the crude oil, heavy oil residue. Let's see, nitrogen gas. What's some of the others? Uh, what's the acid? The nitric acid. Uh, yeah, nitric acid. You know, all the liquids and gases basically. Those are what the fluid freight platforms are for. But we're gonna do a regular freight platform. So we're gonna do a 5-car train. I think would be actually not bad. I know it's a bit excessive, but we're gonna do it. Oops, need to make sure these go the correct direction too, because that's where all of our inputs are going to be. So 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So now we have a train station that picks up all the rubber. And that's how big the train actually is. Now we're going to expand out into the water here. And I might try to use a vehicle. So something I discovered as well. With a vehicle, let's put down a vehicle. I can actually get rid of those. Put a little bit of fuel in it. I'll give it this stuff here. That's not gonna last for long. But yeah, I discovered that running over stuff that you can't take down with the chainsaw. First, you have to ram it at a decent speed. These trucks aren't the best, are they? I don't want to go in the deep water, because then I gotta get out and pick it up. Probably gonna have to chop my way to it. But I need to get rid of that little mushroom right there. You know what? Whoa. I think that bugged out there. I didn't realize the water was so deep. The water's actually... Oh, come on. Like, the water's actually pretty deep right here. I thought it was, like, waist high. You know what? Just put the damn vehicle over here. And we'll put the fuel in it. Come on. I think we need to be going at speed. And maybe I should approach this from the other side. There's a lot of crap in the way, though, to gain speed. If we had explosives, I would definitely use explosives. No, we haven't even done the explosives tree yet. Keep your speed. Keep your speed. Oh. Dang, I didn't even get to hit it. Oh. Yeah, the vehicle had sunk into the water and it kicked me out. Yeah, there's all the freaking barnacles out here. Too many damn barnacles. I done this the other day. I didn't want to get in it. Yeah, I'm gonna put regular fuel in there. Maybe that'll give it a bit of a... This... Now it won't let me access the truck. Oh, we could do this. Oh, what? Oh, that's BS, man. Doesn't look like I can take it out. Oh, I can chainsaw it. Okay. Well, at least they let me chainsaw it in the end. That was a freaking waste of time, I tell you. Okay. We also need to get rid of... we'll do that in a minute. Alright. So we need to move this over. Okay, then we'll put down the other train station. We also need to make sure that arrow is pointing the right way. Too close. Okay. Floor too steep. Oh. So we need another foundation set. Oh, whoops. Clicked on the wrong one. Dang it. And I hit the wrong button. I'm just not having a good day today, am I? Needs to lock it in. And of course it's pointing backwards. Get in the correct position. There. Yes. So that will work there. Yeah, that'll work. For sure. Okay. So then we got our next station here, which... Okay, there we go. Alright. So we got the station name. Okay. Exit out of that, please. Oh, he doesn't want to. Plastic station. Okay, this is in the right spot, yep. Okay, grab ourselves some more of these. This is why I grabbed so many computers and heavy modular frames, because it needs a lot. I thought the... I didn't realize the foundation did go as far as it needed to. You're gonna be in the way. You know that? Oh, apparently he's not in the way. Alright, you know. Fine, I'll just build the concrete over top of you. Now you're cemented in concrete. Oh, never mind. I guess you're not. Get out of here anyway. Alright. Get that one, and get that one in place. I know this is a bit too much, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's super fine. It's so fine that it's super fine. Alright. So then the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to link the train stations together. And this will make sense in a little bit. But since this is only going to be one product, we're going to link the whole station together. Whoops. I just linked the station to itself. I was like, wait a minute, something ain't right here. My bad. But yeah, this will make sense in a moment. Are we getting the sunrise or a sunset? I think we're getting the sunrise. Something like that, anyway. Okay. Then we'll just link all these. We'll link these as well. I'm only doing one belt because I'm only going to have one input belt to make this work, so. Okay, so now that all the stations are linked, when we put an input into the station, it's going to filter all the way to the front until the entire station, until all 5 stations are full. So that way that works. Now, however, we need to work on getting a rubber and a plastic line going, and I think I'm going to use this. Oops. I think I'm going to use this spot for it. So we're going to empty out this. We're going to remove this right here. And then, yeah, all the way this way underneath that station, because we need the plastic line. I think I'm going to have to remove this in order to get the rest of that. Okay, let's remove this first. And I'm going to pull the foundation over. These two. And that one. Okay. Very good, very good. Okay. So then we'll run the rubber and the plastic. You know what? I might run it on this section here. I'm not sure. I guess we could bring it up and over, couldn't we? Like if we did this. 5. Okay. Let's do this. Each. And if we do a 4, it needs to be right here. Actually, this one needs to go 1, 2. Oh. Hold on. 4. This work? No, it won't work because it's too far. Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit weird because of the way I have to do it. Alright, 8. It doesn't really matter as long as it's in line with that, which is not. Now it should work. Right, 4. Still doesn't want to do it, does it? Hey, we got it. Cool. Alright, so yeah, then that'll make that work. And then the other one, 6. I believe it can be here. Or it will be there. Okay, then same deal over here. It's little tricks. What the heck? I want it line up. I've had this work before. Yeah, it just doesn't want to work this time. I do not know why. Will the other one work? Yeah, the other one works. I actually should probably remove this. That could also help too. If we remove this here. Yeah, you have to connect this end first. Okay. I don't know why that one's being a little... It's being a pain in the butt. Don't understand. And if I connect this here, and then I put an actual belt, oh, that might be what's going on. I just slide this back. Wonder if that'll work. Hey, we got it to work. Yeah. That doesn't exactly work out, does it? Yeah, that's where it wants to be, though. Unfortunately. Hold on. If I do it the other way around. Let's do it the other way around. Okay. What the heck? This also isn't inline. I wonder what it was trying to connect to there. Did you see that? It was trying to connect to a false connection point. Okay. There we go. Oh, right. Yeah. That's why it wasn't, yeah, it doesn't want to work. I can get it to line up, it's just, man, being a pain in the butt today. Okay, it just wants to be a pain, so, you know what? Fine. You want to be a pain? Everything's going to be all screwed up. And this one too. Let's make absolutely sure we're connecting to that. Along just a little bit further. Nope. Now we should be able to put these back while still hiding the belts. Bring them all the way up to here. Connect them into the system. So, plastic is right here. Oh, you know what I'm doing? You know what I'm doing, stupid? I just realized that those are going to be up above, so it doesn't matter anyway. No one's going to see this, so what does it matter? People are probably saying that too. Saying that to me too. Like, what does it matter? You're gonna cover it up anyway. Being incredibly dumb. I'm not gonna rebuild these. First of all, though, before I send those off, I need to make sure we get the right ones in the right spot. So rubber needs to go on this inner line here, and plastic needs to go on this outer line here. Yeah, even if I was to move it past, yeah. They're gonna cross over here, so. Yeah, And there's our smart splitter, so we need to change this one around. We'll change left to any as well. Yep, and we're just going to go 3, connect it in. This needs to go to this outer line, like I said. We're not producing any plastic, what the heck? Oh, you know why? Because I was leaving it to for this to empty out this box here. Okay. Now let's go ahead and connect it. There we go. Yeah, rubber's been going this whole time, but plastic has not. Okay. And then this one, we'll change this one to any. I said we'll change to any. There we go. Okay, and then we'll just go into the ground. So we'll do this, do this. And again, no one's going to see it, so I really don't care. So we'll send rubber that way. Okay. Now that those are connected, just cover everything up. Very nice. Yep, and we'll do the old the old Hollywood trick. There you go. We'll put a fake floor hole there. I mean, it's a real floor hole, but it's also fake. It's not really connected to it. And then architecture. Grab one of these. There you go. Yeah, see? Looks nice. Actually, doesn't look too bad. Alright, now that we got our rubber and plastic, we gotta bring them... I don't really care enough to redo those. So. Oops. I'm kind of exhausted at this point with this build. You know what I mean. Now that we have Dean, this build doesn't really matter all that much. It's just like, yeah, I really don't care. Get out of here. Don't understand what the animal's infatuation is with my trains. All the freaking time. If any animals are near the train lines, they're always around the train lines and always on the train lines. I don't understand why. It's like I just want to go to Snut and say, hey, can you please remove the or change the animal's behavior to where they avoid train lines? Please. It is annoying me so much. Alright, so there goes the rubber. Line that up. Bring this all the way over here. And there goes the plastic. Very nice. What? Why is it not going in? Strange. Have you guys ever seen that before? I don't think I've ever seen it to where the freight platform just refuses to take the product. I don't think I've ever had that bug before. What the? Okay. Are you broken? Oops, I gotta put the foundation back. I've never had that bug before. Where it just refuses to take the product into the thing. The station doesn't have anything in it. What is going on? Is it because it's not powered? Maybe it's because it's not powered. Maybe I'm just being stupid. Ah! Okay. So we need to go up to the top of the train station. I'll show you guys another little trick I like to do. Okay, so we're going to put this here. And then come over here. We have to remove this connection. Yeah, it's because it's not powered. I was being stupid. That's what it was. Just because it was not powered, so it refused to take product. Something I completely forgot about. Oh, right. So we got to remove the connection there, and back to the train station. We go like this. This is how I get the poles on top of the train station. You got to go from the train station to wherever you want the pole. Then remove the power line and connect it the way you want, which is to that one, and then there, to there, and then there, to there. There you go. I mean, I didn't necessarily have to do that because the train line would have connected it and it would have powered it anyway, but whatever. It could take product while we're building the train line over there. There we go. Now it's taking product. Yeah, I was being entirely stupid. It happens. Stupidity happens. But yeah, we're getting rubber. So basically, as you can see, it's now the product's going to go in. It's going to fill this train station first, and then once this one's completely full, it'll then work its way back and back and back and back and back. It'll work its way all the way back here. So there we go. I mean, of course we can also paint it accordingly. Black with the yellow stripe. Yep. Let's paint the train station accordingly to what it's carrying. I always like to color code my stuff. Well, not everything, but I'll color code like the transportation stuff, especially. I don't have a proper blue. That one, and then black stripe. Why is this not? Oh, that's right. I forgot. Because I had completely removed the train station because I thought it was bugged. I forgot to put the belt back. Okay, so now that that's all painted to the color to the colors it needs to be, now we're going to put down the trains. So transport. Grab ourselves an electric locomotive. Oh crap, did I run out of motors? No! I ran myself out of motors. Crap. I think we got enough tickets we should be able to purchase. Do I have a store here somewhere? I know I did, but do I anymore? No, I removed it. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Ow. Alright. So it's special. I don't think I have the screws. No, I don't even have the screws to make. Do I have enough rods to make screws? 200. Yeah, 200 screws. I barely got the rods. Alright, production. I'll put down one of these. Yeah, I used to carry around the screws, but I guess I just didn't put them back. Yeah, I barely got the rods. Forgot we needed rods. Yeah, we should be able to make 200 screws in no time, though. And then we'll put down that station because I need to buy some motors. I'm not going all the way back just so I can go grab some motors because I just need them for the trains, and then it's going to be train line time. So. This won't take but a minute. Almost there already. It happens. I did not think about how many motors those train stations were going to take. Yeah, because each one of those train stations, the ones that take the product, each one of those take no, each one of those takes motors. I think they take 4, or is it 8? It's something like that. Let's see. No, they each take 5. Okay. So yeah, and I had 100 or 50 motors. So 50, 10 train station pieces. That equals 50. So I don't have any tickets. Oh, there was a bit of lag there. Let's grab some tickets. I have 11. Get the coupons. I'm just gonna buy 1 stack of motors because that's all I need. Well, I can't buy any less than a stack anyway, so I have to buy just. We'll buy just 1. That should. Wow, that's 5 tickets. Oof. Oof. Just for a stack. 5 tickets. That's 1 ticket every 10 motors, man. And we still got other stuff to buy, like organization. Oh, if I had 1 more ticket. How close are we to the next ticket? Not even close. Ugh. Yeah, this is where I was seeking all the like plastic and stuff. Now we're no longer sinking because we got to fill up the train stations full of plastic and rubber. Okay. So we'll go shopping real quick. Management. Yeah, we don't have the Mark III stuff unlocked yet. We have all the foundations. We have all the walls. We have all the architecture. Yep, we have all those. We just don't have the stickers. I don't really care about the stickers anyway. I don't care about a Fix-A-Factory cart or any of the trophies. I don't care about the coffee cup or the gas filters. Health pack could be nice, but we don't need it. I don't care about the parts either. I guess we'll buy the floodlights and the hazard box. Because I don't. If I like I said, if I had 1 more ticket, I'd buy the other one. But yeah, the big old floodlights. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and remove all of this. Because we're gonna need to. It's gonna become useless anyway. So might as well grab get the foundation back for it. Get all that concrete because we're gonna be using it. So that works. All right. Then we got 2. We're gonna have to expand out this. What is it? It's 3, isn't it? Yeah, it's 3 foundations. We already got 1, so just 2 more. And then we need to expand it out 1 more this way as well. Because we're going to have the main train line here. I can pick up that slug. Might have to go out one more, actually. Yeah, I'm thinking one more. If I remember right, for this intersection. Can't remember how big the intersections are, so... yeah, we'll go out one more from here. We need to go out 3 this way, too. So 1, 2. That's why I said tons and tons of concrete. We're talking literal just tons. Alright. Okay, so now we need to build the train line. Train line. Oh, we can do that. Let's do the trains real quick. So we'll throw our train there, and then we'll throw down the cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, no space on track. Okay. All right, let me move this forward slightly. We can drive the trains, by the way. Neat. Oh, I docked the train. Whoops. Ah, crap. That's all right. That's fine. I just needed enough space on the track to be able to put that there. That's why I started with the engine. Okay, then we'll paint each of the cars so that they match. There we go. Then we hop in the train, and I'm going to name this... Ah! You wanna keep the name short. Plastic train, but don't forget to hit enter. Okay, so we got that one, and then we need the rubber train as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna move this forward. Instinctively, because it wasn't gonna fit. 2, 3, 4. Oh, uh-oh. Oh dear. Well then, my internet dropped slightly. Get out of here! I don't understand what is with you when you're getting on my train lines. Get out of here. Are we back? We don't quite have the quality, but we're back at least. Yeah. Wow, everything just dropped out of nowhere. And then looking at my internet speed, it's like, yeah, it's not great. That happens though. Yeah, like I said before. It doesn't happen very often, but I do get internet drops like that, and at least it came back. There's been a few times where I've dropped internet like that, and it just was gone. And I had to resume it, without playing on Boosteroid, because I just didn't have the internet for it. Yeah, the bit rate's not great right now. You can see the bit rate's like 11, 10, 9, 10. Yeah, it's not the normal 30 that it needs to be. So our quality's going to suffer a little bit. Oh, color. Duh. Okay. Black. And then traffic yellow. Oh yeah, the color bug. Hopefully this color bug is fixed with 1.0. Really hoping. Okay. So the reason I do the black and with the yellow bit, the yellow secondary, is because the rubber is black, obviously, with the yellow bands. And then same with the plastic. The plastic is blue with the black bands. What? You guys see that? Oh, interesting. Okay. Anyway, hop into this train, change the name, and there's the name of the train. So the reason I'm naming the trains is so I can see them on the map, because the trains do appear on the map. Holy crap! There's a whole bunch of crates out there. What? Where? Not this way. Oh, because my inventory was full. I would know exactly why. There's... Actually, I don't know why. Yes, I do. Oh my gosh, I completely didn't even think about that. Okay. We'll go and grab these. Oh. Whoa! The lag shot me upwards. That's crazy. I was wondering why I didn't get like the steel and stuff from this. I was just like, oh, maybe it didn't. Okay, now if we look at the map, yeah, there we go. It's better. I hate seeing those little crates around. I have to go and collect them. It's just the way I've always been. Now, we're not producing fuel like we should. Why? Why are you not producing fuel? Because you're out of fuel. What? Hold on. Oh, we drained all the fuel. Okay. I mean, does it really matter? Yeah, because I got a whole box of fuel right here. That's why I set it up this way. I guess it doesn't really matter all that much, just as long as the fuel is empty. I wish I could find that proper balance, though. Because, yeah. Let's take this back down. Oops. Take that back down to 300 so it'll fill back up again. There's a proper balance for it. We're just sinking it anyway, just to get rid of it. But yeah, speaking of, I should probably grab another bit of fuel for me. Right. Okay, well, back to what we're gonna do. Before I got distracted there. So railway, like I said, the train stations themselves are not going to be part of the. They're going to be a part of the main line, but they're not going to be at the main line, basically. It's going to be a two-way line, but it's not going to be at the main line. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this one to here, like that, and then the same with this one. This is why 3. See, if I did 2 foundations, look, I can't put that there. Track is too sharp. However, since I did 3, I can now connect it like that. So this basically becomes an intersection. And then we're going to go... yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, okay, I did get it right. Alright, cool. It's like I can't remember the exact stuff. Now, if I connect from here, I want to connect on this side. And there we go. Now we have an intersection where the 2 train lines are now combined into 1 train line. And you're probably wondering, what the heck are you going this way for? You'll see. Don't worry about it. Can I go this far? Can I go the exact length? Yes, I can. Okay. Cool. Oh, wait. Yeah, we don't want to connect it like this. Right. Okay, I'm starting to remember different things now. Right. Okay. Like, where that at is fine. Now, unfortunately, I do have to disconnect. I can't disconnect this one. I have to disconnect this one. I do have to disconnect that so it connects properly later. Actually, no, this one was fine. I don't know why I deleted that. Hold on. Sorry, I'm being stupid here. Yeah, so I did one foundation more than I needed to. Okay. Got it. Yeah, it's all flooding back to me now. People are just like, you know, the people that know me are watching this probably going like, "What the hell's wrong with you, man? You used to be a you know, a trained person. Now you're like, now you act like you don't know what you're doing." Look, it's been a while. Okay, that's my excuse. It's been a while. I'm kidding. Although, am I? Ah. Man, the lag sometimes that I get. Just, it's a little confusing. And hopefully they get rid of that pesky bug too, where the train line, if the train line's going in a perfect 3x3, it'll say the track is too sharp. 3x3 foundation, which is a direct left-hand corner. It's a direct 90-degree corner, taking up the space of a 3x3 foundation. 3x3 foundations by 3 foundations, essentially. Because I'll show you, this is the gripe that I have with trains, and it always has been. It's been like this for a long time. Hopefully it's fixed in 1.0, but this was always my gripe with trains. Okay, so we're on this line, right? So we need to count this one as 1 foundation, this one is 2 foundations, this one is 3 foundations, and then we put it like here, right? So then I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you see, railway track is, the railroad track has a 2 sharp turn. So yeah, I can't build this, right? But if I delete this piece and I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's the exact count, but I'm pulling it from that. Look at this, look, I can build it just fine. And that's the exact same curve that was there just a second ago. So I don't understand, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. It is what it's whatever. Okay, so then we're going to pull another track and go this way with it. And then we're going to pull another track and go right across this curve like this to this piece here. So basically this is the dual track. So this is the main line that we're building right now. Build that. Whoop. Just went too far. Build that right up to there. And then the same with this one. So pull from this. Go right to here. And there we go. So we got our main train line. Our main, main track line right here. And then we've got the train station. So when the train's on its return trip to this station, it's going to switch the track and go left here. And it's going to go right on around. And then it's going to pick whether it wants to go to the rubber station or the plastic station, depending on where the train is scheduled for. And then when it's on its return trip, it's not going to go back this way because it just does a circle. It's going to go the other way, but we got the part of the intersection built in, right? So then I need to build out. Yeah, this was 1 foundation too much, so I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this. it's not needed. Oh yeah. So yeah, something like that. Alright, cool. So that's that intersection there. Now let me finish it off real quick by building out the I gotta build this out a little bit further on a certain portion here so that we can reconnect. Oh, I did build it wrong. Yeah, I did build it wrong because if I try to go from here, for one, that's not going to connect. I did build it wrong, didn't I? Because for one, that's not going to connect. Yeah, how do they return back? Yeah. Alright. I forgot how I did this. And now I don't remember. And I think there's a little piece of track in between the two switches. There's like a foundation. If I remember correctly, there's like a foundation piece, and then there's a... So basically it does this. Ish. Something like that. I'll have to figure it out. Yeah, man. I completely forgot how I did all this. Well, let me fix it. Alrighty. So, now that I've got the intersection fixed, this is how it's supposed to be. Well, at least my new way of doing it now. Anyway, is you see there's the main train line there, and then you've got, I know we got a lot of space in here, but then you got this little stretch right here. It's so that you can put the two signals on either side. Sorry, my ear was itchy. So you could put it on both sides there, on either side of the train line. It'd be nice if you could connect it and then opt to not have the signal there. Like you could actually, you know, delete this. But you can't, so can't delete it, unfortunately. But that gives it connection there. So basically, if the train is coming from this way, it can get into these two stations here. If it's coming from the other way, it can get into these two stations here as well. And if this train decides that it needs to go west and not east, it can go west. It can also go east as well. So from both these stations being connected to each other. So okay, so then now that we have an intersection with multiple trains going to be running on the same line, we need signals. Signals are incredibly important. The block signal is just if there's a train within the block, this signal will be red, and the train that comes up to this block signal won't be able to go if it's red. And then once it turns green, it'll start going. And the trains do look a couple blocks ahead to know when they're going to be stopping. Well, they look like 2 blocks ahead or so, something like that. They're not quite super smart, but and then the pass signal is for trains to reserve the block ahead of them, so then they can reserve it before another train does, and it's kind of a first come first serve basis style. So we're going to use the block signals here because there is a possibility that there will be 2 trains at this station at once, and you can actually see the whole what block is what, because the game, when you're holding out a block signal or a pass signal, it'll show you the game will show you the blocks in different colors, and the colors are just random, it doesn't matter, but you can see this whole intersection is one big block all the way up to the stations. It's all one big block. Even the stations themselves are all the same color. This is because we got no pass signals, or we got no signals down at all, so we haven't separated out yet. So I'm going to use two pass signals here, because that way the train that first reserves this intersection is the one allowed to go, and we're going to put it right at the end of the station right there. That's the wrong way. throw it on this side. I know we're going a bit long today, but I want to see if we can get some of this done anyway. And then of course we're also going to reserve for this one as well. Oops, dang it. And then there's that problem there. Every now and again they have. Okay. So now we've got two path signals reserving for the intersection here as well. So the trains are going to reserve that. Now, however, you're going to notice that they're still not working. And you can actually go up to it and you can see why they're not working. There we go. So signal loops itself. So basically what it's saying is the signal, there is no other blocks within this section. So if we hold out another path signal or block signal, you can see it's all red still. Not that the block isn't wrong. It's just the sign itself is saying, hey, this is these two blocks, or this block is all one. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a block signal on this intersection as well. Now you can see there's red here, and then there's orange everywhere else. So now we have two blocks on this train line. And the reason I put a path signal here is because it's an intersection. Any intersections that you have in your train section where tracks cross always have an entrance. For every entrance, you're going to put a block signal in there, or a path signal. And the reason we use block signals for the main train line, for when there's no intersections, it's just you're just blocking it off in sections so the trains don't run into each other. If one train's going faster than the other, that's where you'd use block signals. Path signals are for intersections. You can use block signals too, but if two trains enter a block at the same time, there's not enough for it to calculate that to stop one train or the other if they enter the intersection at the same time, and they will crash. Same if they didn't have any signals at all, they'd crash. So that's why I use path signals for intersections. And this is why I sectioned this out. Whoops. Why didn't I do that? My bad. Hold on, let me fix that. I forgot to section this out. I thought I did. So you can only put block signals and path signals on the section of the track that has a break in it. So basically by me doing this, even though it's not necessary, really, it is necessary, but even though it doesn't seem necessary, I'm creating a break in this track right here. You can see there's a break here. I can put a signal here because you can't put the signal anywhere else. As you can see, it must be placed on a railroad track. That's all it says. It doesn't tell you what needs to be done. But yeah, we'll place a block signal there. So now when we look at the signs, you're like, oh, hold on, the signs are still not working. Why are they not working? Path cannot contain stations. Because this block contains these two stations. So a path signal cannot path into a station, which is a weird restriction, but whatever. There's just got to be a reason for the logistics system. So in order to solve that, we're going to put a block signal at the end of the station here, right there. Now you can see that block for that is now orange, but this one's now yellow. And you can see it's got a red signal on it, which means there is a train within that block. And this one's going to do the same thing. Place it down. Same thing there. You can see this is all green now. So it's changed the block. It has changed the block color once again. And you see that block is now yellow. This one's now orange. This is now kind of a greenish yellow, I guess. And you can see past this block signal, this block here is now red. Doesn't matter the color, like I said, it's just random. It's just telling you that there's a block there. This one is green, but this one's red over here now. And also, since this is a dual rail setup, I'm going to put a block signal, just a block signal, not a path one, just a block signal to go this way, because this is the main train line. And you can go up here, and this one just says block has no exit path signal, so not that it really matters, but yeah. And then that makes sense there. So then I'm going to go to the other end, and I'm going to put a path signal on this end of it. Oops. Wrong side. Oh, please, let me place it. There we go. Freaking game. And now you can see that the block signals are now all working as they should. And then we're sorry, the pass signals, and then we'll put the block signal. What the? Seriously? Get out of here. I need to put foundation underneath this so they stop going underneath my tracks. Yeah, we'll just put a block signal going this way. See, I did it on this end. Yeah, and now this is all one block. And everything's working good. And then I'm going to put a... Yeah, we'll just put a block signal here. So that way, if there is a train in there, it's going to stop. And then that basically frees up this entire intersection. So if a train is going past, but there's a train inside this block, the train can continue going as long as it's not blocking this one. Kind of confusing, I know, but yeah. So now this is the entire intersection piece here. Alrighty. That finishes that. So now we got to get this train line all the way back home, which is it's a long road, but we're at the end of our episode here today. We went way past our time. However, our train line is kind of complete. I mean, we can drive these trains around now. We can also set a timetable for them and then turn on automatic mode where they'll just go. However, we don't have another train line, a destination one, so it's not going to do anything. But yeah, and these train lines or the train stations are filling up and all that stuff. So, but yeah, we'll leave that for next time. I think next time also, just be aware, next time is our last episode. So I hate to leave it like this, but 1.0 is going to be coming out after next Sunday. It's not going to be this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. Not this upcoming Tuesday, but the next Tuesday, September 10th, is going to be the 1.0 release, and we're going to be starting a brand new game on the main channel, and then that's going to spill over into the Boosteroid content. So, but hey, we got some trains down. So next time, like I said, will be the last episode of this save. However, we will be continuing on playing Satisfactory on Boosteroid because I have enjoyed it so far, so I'm willing to continue it. But yeah, I think for now that is going to be it because we're way past time and whatnot. So that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory on the Boosteroid platform. Just a quick little reminder before you go. There is a link down in the description below that should you wish to purchase a subscription to Boosteroid so you can play your PC games on any device, pretty much. That link down in the description below will help you do that. And if you decide to use that link, I do thank you because you do help with the channel. But unfortunately, like I said, that is going to be it. So I do hope you enjoyed, and hopefully you'll have yourselves a great rest of your weekend. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.